So I wasn't going to do a video today, but found something cool while I was watering my flowers in the garden. Might as well show you what I watered real quick, make it a little interesting. My mint looks like it's doing great. I was a little worried for a little while there because I thought it wasn't doing any good because there was only one stem of it and the leaves were getting yellow, and I think I figured out what the problem was. But anyways, it was doing really good. Excuse the sniffing. I've sneezed my head off like 25 times since I've been out here. Look at my pretty flowies. Watered all of these. I really love how my husband had did this little area right here. You can hear my son asking where I am. If you come out of his eyesight, that's what he's coming looking for you. We just got those. Put those there for a little seating area for it. In the evening time after dinner, we sit down and drink like a little glass of lemonade or read a book. It's my peppers again. I'm not going to do a full garden tour today. Oh, you guys got to see this though. Check out those tomatoes. These are mountain merits. And these two plants right here are just like loaded down with them. And I'm just waiting for the first one to start blushing. I cannot wait. Now, those aromas back there, there's another story with those. I'm about ready to rip them out. They are not doing well at all. They have what I think is mosaic, and we're never going to see a ripe one off of that. They're splitting. They got brown spots all over them. The leaves are curled, and they've been like that. Well, the leaves have been curled since we planted them. And I'm almost thinking maybe it came from the store like that. Here we go, sniffing, sorry. There's yard-long beans. I just had to refill 2 of these teeny little hummingbird feeders right here because my other hummingbird feeder was loaded with yellow jackets. And these were the only safe ones. All they had on them were ants, but guess what? These stupid things are on them anyways. I don't know if they mess with the hummingbirds or not, but as long as they don't sting me. Here's the other one. They're cute. They came from the Dollar General. They really got $1.50. Cute. More yard-long beans. Oh my gosh, look at the size of those tomatoes. Look at those. Gosh, can't wait till they turn. Alright, so, well, I don't know. Since I'm out here, might as well do a really quick one. Here's the other hummingbird feeder that the wasp love. I gotta refill that. I couldn't do it because this morning when I did the other two, because there's Mr. Hummingbird. Oh my gosh, did you finally got it on camera? Yes, there he is behind the lattice. He might come up and try to eat out of it. Oh no, he's chasing the other one away. You see him? There he goes. They're very territorial, and they do not, the males will not let other males drink from their feeders. Sometimes they don't even let their girlfriends feed at the same feeder. One year I had one sit and stand guard at the feeder the entire day and night. He was pretty. I think he was one of those ruby-throated ones. Our cucumbers are doing really good. Just step back a little bit. Look at how big and tall they're gotten. We're weaving them in and out of the lattice. And we have radishes underneath. Don't know if, I think it's too hot to actually get a good harvest of these radishes, but they are keeping some of the bugs away from the cucumbers, so I just let them be. Over here, if you watched my video on how to propagate a tomato plant from another tomato plant, from a sucker, this is him. I finally planted him last night. He's a little dirty right now because he got watered. Oh, and look at this. Look, just planted him last night. I don't know if you can see this. Do you see that guy right there? These worms are just like ridiculous this year. I'm so tired of these things. Get off. Say goodbye, Mr. Worm. Anyways, yeah, nothing's safe, man. Not even for 5 seconds. And right here, whoop, you can't get him. The flea beetles are ridiculous too. I'll figure it out. Diatomaceous earth's gonna have to go on this bad boy if I want him to survive, but he was just kind of like a tester, like an experiment. There are other propagations from a bush that we have. We have no idea what kind of bush it is. Don't ask. But it's very prolific. Okay, hold on. Bush beans seem to be doing great. They're getting bigger. Still waiting on some flowers. This big mess right here, it looks like a big mess right now. Eventually we're going to get back to it. Is actually going to be a patio. We're going to have a sunshade over top of it, and that'll be our little entertainment area, and we're going to stick our grill over there too. My potting bench made from recycled materials that we had around the house. My husband made me. Okay, ignore the sound of the air conditioner unit. Over here on the other side of the house I have 2 window boxes. I tried to plant herbs in and some bunching onions. Here's my oregano. I think this is anise. I think that's how you say it. It's the only one that came up besides some of the bunching onions, which really aren't doing that great. I have bunching onions and some herbs planted over here too, but none of the herbs came up, and the bunching onions got they got ate by worms. Freaks. Here's the cool thing that I found. Okay, I want you to see this. You see that tan thing in there? Right there? That is the shell of a praying mantis. We have named him George. He hangs out in my gardenia bush over here. He hasn't moved in months. And he's taking care of my gardenias. And George has actually gotten huge. Look at the size of George. He's awesome. You see him? I had no idea, okay, that they shed their outside skin, like you have inside skin. But I had no idea. And I looked over and I thought he was dead. And I looked closer and then I looked up and seen George was up at the top, and I said, oh my gosh, George has gotten so big. It's like he grew overnight. He's staring at me. He's awesome. I just wish there were more. He's eating the white flies off of these. That's why I have not. There's a closer look at a better picture of the shedded skin. But anyways, I have not treated these gardenias over here for anything because George is here, and they seem to be doing great this year. They've gotten really wide and they're spreading, and we had a ton of flowers this year. I'm so excited. Last year they looked like crap. But that was the cool thing I wanted to show you, was George, our friend, and his shed hanging off our tree now, or our bush. Now I'm going to go show my son because he loves cool things like that. See you later.